In today's world, school isn't just about attending class. School is where we learn about the world around us, make friends, figure out who we are, and take our first steps toward becoming the amazing adults we are meant to be. Hi, my name is Chloe, and I am a student in grade 7. I was born with a spinal cord injury that affects how I can move my body, so I use my power wheelchair to get around. My body might work a bit differently, but I'm still just like any other kid. And guess what? There are thousands of other kids in Ontario just like me who have different disabilities. Some have physical differences, some think differently, and some might face challenges with seeing or hearing. We all have hopes and dreams, and we want to come to school for the same reasons. But you see, for kids like me and the thousands of others across Ontario, school needs to be a little different. It needs to be accessible and inclusive. Why? Because we deserve the same opportunities as everyone else. We want to learn, play, and dream big just like you do. That's why accessibility and inclusion in schools are so important. It's about making sure that everyone, regardless of their abilities, can have the same chances to succeed, and we can all do our part to help make our school environments more welcoming and inclusive for every single student. The first step is learning why accessibility and inclusion matters so much. So I'd like to introduce you to my friend Shamil, who will share his experience with us.
My name is Shamil. I'm in grade 10. I go to John Fraser Secondary School. I'm a big chemistry person, and the chemistry lab is on the upper floor, it's on the second floor. So having the elevator so that I can go upstairs to the lab is a big part of my social interaction, because I can go into the lab, meet people with my same interest so that I can make new friends, see new things, and learn new experiences. Everybody can see how independent I am. But yeah, sometimes they will not ask if I want help, and they'll just jump in and help. So that's something I have to clarify myself a lot. That like, hey, if I need help, I'll let you know. You don't need to jump in prior to me asking. When I graduated in 2022 from grade 8, the school was so great. We had to go up on stage, and I was wondering, how was I gonna get up on stage? So I was thinking maybe the teacher was gonna come down from the stage, and maybe I was gonna go to the side, and maybe he'll just hand me my diploma and we'll go and take my pictures. But what I didn't know was that Thomas Street Middle School had actually arranged an elevator so that I could go up on the stage and get my diploma, get it from my teacher, shake his hand, and be with all my peers. So that is something I'll never forget, and I will forever be grateful. In my experience, educating people has been the most helpful way. So what they can do is host seminars or host events where they can teach kids and teens about disabilities and different types of disabilities and how to behave around them, how to be patient, how to give them space, like not to block the hallways or like to bump the kids, because they're kids, you know. So how to behave in a way that's acceptable. I think the reason why it's so important to have accommodation for kids with disabilities is because we want to be like every other kid. We don't want to feel left out. We want to be like the able-bodied. We don't want to have the barrier between disabled and able-bodied. We want to be one so that we can feel included, be one ally, and we can make lifelong friends and lifelong memories at school. Accessibility might seem like a huge task, but start with the small thing, like seeing if the automatic buttons work, see if there are ramps in places that needs to be ramped, see if the elevator is working. The small steps make the greater difference.
Thanks, Shamil. As a person with a disability, it can be difficult to function in a world that isn't designed for how your mind or body work. For kids like Shamil and me, we might need things like ramps, sign language, or extra support to participate in school. It's like getting the right tools to play a game. Everyone should have the tools they need to join in and enjoy the fun. And that's where equity comes in. Equity is about making sure that everyone has a fair shot, even if they need different tools or adaptations. It's like making sure the game is fair for everyone, no matter their abilities. So when we work together to make our schools accessible and inclusive, we're not just helping kids with disabilities, we're creating a fair and equal playing field for all students. And that's something pretty amazing.